be a part of the class. Most of you stayed up here. And what do we learn about proximity? It's important that you're near the kids, to involve them. So you need to be a part. When you're planning these things, some of these things were hilarious. They worked well for 9 people, but you're going to have 22 places. So consider the size, the class size. When you're teaching, don't look over your students, look at your students. Eyeball to eyeball. That scares them, it keeps them on track. It lets them know that you're checking for understanding. So if you teach the whole time like this, or looking at your computer screen, you're disengaged. So remember, you want them to be engaged, you have to be engaged. Okay. This one, everybody messed up. I want you to use your Bloom's taxonomy. I want you to never, ever, ever ask a who, what, when question again. Figure out another way to ask it. Who can tell me? No. Don't do that. It makes me crazy when I go to see the kids that are teaching now. So you say things like, we've studied the stars before. Stars usually have 7 characteristics. I'm thinking of 3. Let's see if anybody can tell me what 3 they are. Katie? And all of a sudden, everybody's having to think of at least 3 characteristics. Much different than, who can tell me the characteristics of stars? That's everybody on the hook. Get close to the kids. You can't pat on them like I do you, but you can get close to them. Don't read from your lesson plan. Yeah. And I know you were nervous, but here's what happens. Today we're going to talk about stars, and we're going to talk about, how many stars and farm animals and what happens to you all. You just talk to each other and have a great time. I'm not engaged. So I know you're nervous. Put your notes someplace, and you can walk over and look at them from time to time, but don't carry them around with you. Leave them someplace else. This is one that was missing from almost all your lesson plans. You're dealing with kids that are very tech savvy. They're not used to talking all the time. They're used, so figure out a way to incorporate technology. In fact, most of them are going to have iPads. So if you can figure out some way to use an iPad in your lesson, or show a video, or I don't know what.
I mean, there's a lot of things like that we don't know yet, though. Like, I didn't know that this, like, went today, and they had this, what is it, Kahoots?
Kahoots.
And I didn't know anything about that, because they didn't have that when I was younger. So, like, there's a lot of things that we just don't know
That's
of yet.
another good reason to do observations. But it doesn't matter if you don't know about Kahoots. Find something on YouTube. At least start looking and thinking about it.
I was thinking, like, a lot of the technology stuff that they, like, we would incorporate, like, I don't know about it yet.
Right. And it moves from district to district. So one district may be really heavy in something, and the other district, you might have white.
Like Moby, what is this Moby thing? The Moby?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Ask Dr. Esther. She knows.
What is it called, Moby? What?
What?
Oh, good. She doesn't know something that exciting.
Hold on, I'll let you. Hold on.
I was looking at something else.
I wrote about it. Hold on, I'll let you.
Okay, but the last thing I want to talk about, and this is something that all of you are responsible for knowing, and that is the laws. And one of the things you need to understand is you can't feed kids. There is a law, a big one, about what you can do and what you can't do.
Moby Mac.
Do what?
It's called Moby Mac. I don't know what it is.
Something they use with the Mac.
No, that's Chromebook.
So Dr. Ford, when you were talking about the not feeding kids like
I'm going
no
like this.
treats or can't, anything like that, right?
That's right.
Okay. That's a rule at my kids' school too, which makes birthdays really fun. No cupcakes, no cookies, no. Yeah. Everybody's gluten free and peanut allergies. Be very, very careful.
I've already broken the don't touch the rule.
Okay.
I know some of the kids and they all want to hug me and I'm just like, I'm not supposed to do this. I've known you since you were 10.
You can do high five, you can do fist bumps, there's lots of things you can do.
One of my teachers was like, he was kind of weird.
Yeah.
Like, he kind of
Is
flipped,
this the
like,
same one that can't teach?
no, it was a different one. He like flipped her hair, like,
That's, that's.
and I thought that was weird. And then like he was talking to me, he sat down and talked to me, and the student came up behind him and was like this, and I was like, I feel weird. I feel weird about it.
Nope.
Good.
I didn't say anything, but I was like, you're a man. She's like a second grader. Like, don't do that.
Yeah, one of my friends. who's
Okay.
in elementary school,
Eyeballs.
things those girls
To the
say to
front.
me though.
Hello. Okay. So here's what you can't do. Soda water, ice cubes, chewing gum, candies. Candies including candy bars, packaged candies. Not allowed anytime. Well, until somebody points it out, you don't know the rules. And they may not discuss it in faculty meeting because it's not a brand new rule. You know, so you may innocently bring M&Ms for kids to do it, but you can't do that. And there was a great Skittles, M&Ms kind of an activity with man. I used to love it because I had to eat it all the time. Doesn't work.
So when you think of other incentives, it's like stickers or activities or.
But wait, is it different? It's showing differences in different places.
It is for high school, middle school, high school.
Huh.
Yeah. Just type in Google what foods can teachers
Give
not
children.
do or something. And
What
there
kind
it is. But you need, I mean, it's a law. So it's not an option, it's not just done in Fort Worth and not done in Granbury or whatever. This is a state law. So you don't want to be the one whose parent
Apparently.
takes you to court because you trade your chocolate and they're allergic to it.
So like it says, for instance, candy is allowed in high school. I guess that's because you have kids who know that they're allergic to a nut and
That would be the hope.
they can't have it.
How do you know?
They figured it out by then.
Don't give high school kids too much credit, but oh well. Okay, so that was something that I picked up on that you all did that I loved, but you can't do it. It's good. Okay, any other questions, general questions about it? Okay, so now I want to find out about Saturday. We'll just get it out of the way and then we'll get started. So, how many of you are planning to be here Saturday? Okay. Anybody coming at 9?
I'm probably like 9 or 10. I'll come at 10. so
10-ish.
everyone's saying 10.
Yeah, I'm flexible, so 10's as early as people want to come, that's fine.
Okay. And you want to stay till 4?
As long as
3:30?
we
As
need.
long as I need it.
Huh?
As long as we need. Okay.
10 to 3.
Okay,
That's
that's
fine.
Let's do 2 to 3. If somebody needs me to stay longer, I'll go. Never mind, my daughter's getting back from Thailand at 15. I don't mind that.
Maybe we'll get out by
Guilt trip.
Yeah.
She can,
Y'all-
she's been gone for 10 days. I've had her kids. She can wait for me. Okay, so 10, I'll be here. We'll meet in this room, we'll have access to computers, and we're not gonna work on MicroTeach 1. Okay, we're working on MicroTeach 2. MicroTeach 1 is your job with your partner. MicroTeach 2 is gonna be yours by yourself. Okay. So. Yeah.
Do we have a subject?
I was going to assign you a subject, and I decided that I'd be nice and let you choose a
Okay.
subject, but not one that you've ever written. So you're writing one for your midterm, so it can't be that one.
I haven't written that one yet, so.
Okay, well, that's, I'm happy for you, but.
Just saying.
I actually was working on it today and then I got my grade and I was like, no, I'm gonna see that. I have no idea if I got that right.
So you will be responsible for 2 lesson plans pretty fast, so you really work on them. They love the midterm, Dr. Estes.
Yeah.
Really.
I'm happy for them.
See, she hates it. You, I know, no, nobody loves it. I
I would
just,
say I don't love it, I just don't
Be quiet.
despise it.
I'm happy for these.
I'm in memory
Yeah.
about it.
I like that.
I have a question. If we have questions about it, do we wait till
don't
Saturday?
ask me,
Like, even like a instruction question?
how in the world could you have an instruction question? I will.
Okay, never mind.
No, go ahead, what's your, might be something everybody has.
Like, are we allowed to, like, Does everything have to be our own thought? Are we allowed to actually take word for word from the notes and textbook?
Yeah,